replay it back. I'm not quite sure we ran out of timeout, but
they went up 9. They went up 9 at that point.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we ran out of timeout when we came back on the floor, but our offense did stall a little bit in the fourth quarter. We played a little bit too much random. Trying to dribble drive, get guys looks. Then we started settling a little bit for the three-point shot when we kind of got down, which we got to do a better job of that. But we had our chances. I think the third quarter was a momentum swing for us, and they took advantage of it.
Over here, this is for Lebron and Kyrie. John Telich, Fox 8 News. What's your mindset heading into the next game?
Our mindset is get one. We got to go out there and play obviously better than we played tonight, much better than even when we played in Game 3. But we got to get one. It's not about overlooking it. It's about getting one on their home floor where they've been very successful. We got to come in with the mindset that our coaching staff will give us a great game plan, and we got to execute that. And worry about the results after.
Chris on the left side.
Chris Broussard, ESPN. LeBron, you had words with Draymond and Steph. What kind of got you going, and what were you saying to them?
Nothing that get me going. Draymond just, he said something that I don't agree with. I'm all cool with the competition. I'm all fine with that, but some of the words that came out of his mouth was a little bit overboard. And being a guy with pride, a guy with 3 kids and a family and things of that nature, just some things just go overboard, and that's where he took it. So that was it.
Anything with Steph?
Nah, that was that conversation was competitive conversation. I'm okay with that.
Jason
Lodak, Big Joe. LeBron, I think you had 4 free throws tonight, the entire game. Just your thoughts on that and some of the calls tonight.
Well, it's been like that all year, for the most part. I'm not quite sure what I can do personally to get to the free throw line, but I got to continue to be aggressive for our team. I'm getting hit, but the refs are not seeing it that way when I'm on my drives. But I got to continue to be aggressive, for our team. That's who I am. That's what opens up the floor for a lot of our shooters. And, just worry about the results afterwards. It's tough, playing 46 minutes and only going to the line 4 times as much as I attack the rim. So, it's just a tough situation for our team.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. I did have a question for Kyrie too, but I wanted to follow up with Draymond. LeBron, I think you've seen it now. He got you in the groin during that. Do you have it, especially given Draymond's situation with the flagrants and whatnot? Do you have any opinion on what happened there? What should happen?
Well, I don't know what should happen. It's not my call. It's the league office. They'll take a look at it. We all saw it in the locker room. Like I said, as a competitor, I love going against Draymond. And I'm all about, going out there and leaving it all on the floor. But, when I get a little bit more than what it should be, then, that's what caused me to have words with him. So, as far as the play, I think the league could take a look at it. Obviously our locker room have seen it, and we'll see what they say.
Do you expect that the league, whether or not you think they should, do you expect that they would?
No.
And then for Kyrie, you were off to such a hot start. It looked like you hurt your hand or something. What happened to it, and did it affect you at all as you went along?
No, just a bruise. That's all. Tim on the right side.
Tim Reynolds, Associated Press. LeBron, what do you tell yourself the next 2.5 days, and what do you tell your guys the next 2.5 days when you know the enormity now of the chip stacked against you?
Well, obviously, if you want to look to that side, then you put too much pressure on yourself. I think for me, as a leader of this team, we just got to get one. Let's get one. We already got to take a flight home back anyway, so we might as well come home with a win and play on our home floor again. And, being a confident bunch, we feel like the chips have been stacked up against us all year anyway. So, we got to learn from our mistakes tonight, which we made. We made some. And, we go out with the mindset, let's get one and bring it home.
Dave here in the front.
David Graham, ESPN. Kyrie, did you find anything personally offensively in games 3 and 4 that maybe you didn't have in games 1 and 2, and can you use that moving forward in the series?
I have no choice at this point. I'm following this guy to my right's lead, and game 3 and 4 I've been put in positions to be successful, and our guys have trusted me to be aggressive, whether that be in transition or in the half court. Our 1-4 pick and roll with Bron playing the 4 have been working for us great. So we just have to be better in game 5, and come in with the mindset that be aggressive for however many minutes me and myself and everyone else needs to play. But I know that the echo and the attitude of effort and things that we can control going into game 5 will be at an all-time high. And next 2.5 days will be a lot of preparation, learning from our mistakes and moving on and preparing for game 5.
Front row in the center.